Okay, guys and gals, about 10 seconds of the obligatory disclaimer. If you want to read the whole thing, just pause the video. Welcome, everybody. Let's take a look at the stock market. What a day. For anybody that wants to join as a member to my member services, just below this video is a subscribe button, so make sure you subscribe first if you haven't already subscribed, okay? Of course, give me a thumbs up, I appreciate that, and click the like button. But subscribe first, and then below the video also you're going to see a join button, so just click join, okay? You'll get some videos. Every month I put out a video or two, just depends what's going on, okay? You'll get a link to the Discord server. You can join the community there, all right? Let's talk about the S&P 500, just the stock market in general. And I'll share my position today that I still have open, and I'll show you what my profit loss is for that. Okay, as a matter of fact, let's do that first. How about we just do that first? Okay, so I took a screenshot of this. I don't remember what time of the day it was. It was kind of near the end of the day. Okay, this was the E-micro. You'll see here the December contracts, which are the current contracts now. And you can see the profit loss for the day, $6,550. An amazing day. Look at this candlestick, monster candlestick. The range on the E-micros was a little bit bigger than the E-mini. 240 point range. Yeah, biggest day of the year. Biggest range day of the year, going all the way back to January. Okay. You can see I'm short 10 E-micro contracts. Normally I would just do one E-mini, but I already had a few contracts going on, so I just added to the position. Okay, anyway, you can see this massive profit loss for the day. Huge profit for the day, absolutely monster. Still got the position open. We're still going to ride it. Okay, this current position is 2,700, so you know there's this position itself that's still going on it's just going to be just huge. So let me switch back over to the chart on the TOS platform, and we'll talk about where I think this is all going. Okay. All right, so we're back over here on the chart. Where do I think everything is going? So let's just go back a little bit here in history. Okay, last week, about 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, we had this huge certainty rate that came in. This is one of my own indicators, a predictive indicator. So this one's predictive. Certainty rate and the Big Daddy forecast, which is also my own indicator, they're both predictive, okay? But this came in and I said, well, we're going to have a massive event. I mean, look back here. Look at this spike here. And the market went down. Look at this one here in April. What did the market do? Market went down. Look at this monster. Look at this thing. So, you know, medium size, big, gargantuan. So what do you think is going to happen? Is this event here bigger than this one? Okay, let's label these. This is 1, this is 2, and this is going to be 3. Is this one bigger than that one? Is 2 bigger than 1? Yeah, it is. You can literally see it had more range, yeah? Guess what? It's going to be huge. It's going to be absolutely gargantuan event. Okay, and I think it's going to go, it could go past quad witching. Now, what's quad witching? I don't even like that name, but that's what they call it. That's basically expiration of options. I talked about this about a week and a half ago in my previous video. But there's a lot of things aligning to make this for the biggest event of the year. It may be one of the biggest events in the last several years, okay? I know even going back to the pandemic low, yeah, the big, I mean, this, I'm not saying it's going to outdo that, but it could. So why do I think we're getting such a big drop? Why was this such a massive day? Well, first of all, we had a prediction it was going to happen. The MACD was still on this daily chart, by the way. We're looking at the futures, not the SPY, not the SPX. These are the futures, the S&P 500 futures, okay? So that the MACD was still going down. Got a divergence warning up there. It's a divergence warnings up here. So when this event happened right here, when this prediction happened back here on August 29th, these two candlesticks right here, it predicted it was going to be a massive event. And when I saw this, I'm like, this isn't it. This little 4 or 5 days up, that's not a massive event, not compared to this and this. I'm like, no, this is going to be a down event. Okay, so that was number one. Number one was this big, huge prediction that we're going to get a big movement in the market, and I was pretty sure it's going to be to the downside. So that's one. Two is we got quad witching on, many contracts are going to expire on September 16th, which is this Friday. Today's the 13th, so it's just 3 trading days away. Okay, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's it. Okay, 3 more days. So that's huge. A lot. The September, there's 4 of these events per year. Okay, every quarter. Right? There's March, then there's April, May, June, March, June, September, and December. Okay, those are the 4 quarterly events. And September is quite often the biggest one of the year. So that has a lot to do with it. Okay. So going to be a lot of selling. Massive selling. We're also coming into a cycle low. So these arcs down here, let me clear the screen. These arcs, this is called cycle analysis. And wherever you see, I got 2 different arcs going on here, 2 different cycles. I got the bigger yellow one and the red one. So let's talk about the big yellow one. Going all the way back here to, this is basically January, kind of the middle of January. So you can see right here that there's a prediction that the market's going to come down. That's predictive. It's always looking into the future. So cycle analysis, basically in a nutshell, there's a very in-depth subject matter, but in a nutshell, it's predicting where there's going to be a low in pricing. So you can see clearly right there was one, right? There's another one here, look at this. Down into this, boom. One right here, boom, that little candlestick right there. Then this one, boom. Now this one, some people are going to say, well, it didn't show up right there, but it actually did. See this flat spot? That's the cycle low. It may not look like price came down because it didn't, but that is the cycle low. There was a very strong impetus in the market going up. So when this cycle low hit, it didn't really affect the prices. It didn't have enough pressure to push down on prices. It just stalled. This is very common when the market's going up strongly like this. Okay. Now on this cycle, we have what's called a left-hand translation. The middle of the cycle is right here. In this cycle, the prices start to fail on the left side of this line. Okay. That's it. I won't dive too deep into this, but when you see this kind of price decline on the left side of the cycle like that, that usually spells, not always, but usually more times than not, is an indication that the cycle is going to continue to decline all the way to the end. Sure, you got to bounce there, because that happens a lot after the midpoint way of the cycle. The cycle will bounce like that. But now it's bombs away. Bombs away. 236.5 range on the E-minis, and it was 240 on the E-micros. About the same. Massive. The market's about to open up here in a few minutes, because as I do this video, it opens up at 5 o'clock in about 2 minutes. Okay, so you might start seeing this chart kind of light up. I don't know what's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a gap down, but we'll just see what happens. Remember, this is futures. Trades 5 days a week, 23 hours a day. Gotta love futures. Okay, so what's the date over here? What is this date for the cycle low? March 25th. I'm sorry, March, yeah. September 25th. So if you want to know when the cycle low is on the daily chart, it's September 25th, approximately. Right there. Now, you got to keep in mind September 16th. That's a big deal. That's expiration. That's quarterly expirations. So anything past the 16th, you got to kind of keep an eye on that, because the market could bounce. I'm not saying it will, but it could. But gauging by the size of this prediction, even if we get a bounce, I don't think it's going to last. I mean, something tells me that this year is going to be different. There is talk about October, November, December being, the market's going to be strong, and it may very well do that, but not until this event is done. I don't know how long this event's going to go. My instincts are telling me right now, guys and gals, that this could go past quad witching, and it could even go to the end of September, maybe the first week of October. I don't really know. But something tells me that this ain't over in a very big way, okay? I think this 236, 240 that we're seeing, okay, that market just opened up. There's the next candlestick right there, just starting. Which it didn't gap down, but that's okay. So I think we're going to see some more big candlesticks here. How big, I don't know. I think we're going to see some big candlesticks. And they're not going to be green. We could hit circuit breakers. So for intraday, that would be 7%. At this price, 5% would be 400. So about half of that is what, 200, maybe 600 points? Something like this, right? 4 times 7, about 280. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, about 280 points worth, somewhere in that area. So if you see a decline about 280 points, give or take a little less, could hit this 7% circuit breaker intraday. That runs to about from opening bell in the morning to about 2:25 p.m. Texas time, Central time, here in the United States. Okay. So just keep an eye on this 280 points if it drops down from the previous day close. Okay. All right. That's about it. I'm just going to keep this video very, very simple. I think we're going to continue to see a massive decline down into quad witching and maybe even past that into September 25th time zone. Okay. So buckle up, because we're in for a ride. For those that can trade on margin and you have a futures account, man, you should be trading futures to the short side. There's just no two ways about it. I don't give financial advice. That's my opinion. All right. For those that can't, maybe you can jump into the inverse ETFs. I'll be honest. I've talked about this before. I do not like ETFs. I don't trade them. I know some people don't have much of a choice, so maybe that's your thing. Okay. So that's what I got going on, guys and gals. That's what I think is going to happen in the stock market. I think there's a lot more decline to come. It's going to be huge. It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious. I think we're going to take out this low, 36.39. I don't think it stands a chance back here in June 17th. It's done. It's cooked. It's over. It's going to go crashing right through this. And over the next few days, weeks, whatever's going to happen, we could get down. I think we could get down. I'm not saying we could get down to 3,000. We could get into the low. That's supposed to be an S. It's not a very good S. We get into the low 3,000s. I think it's very possible. Low 3,000s. How low? I don't know. Is that 3,400? Is that 3,200? I don't know. But this 36.39, forget it. That's over 200 points away. Bombs away. We're going down. And this is perfect time for swing trade. I don't know what intraday traders, whatever, you can do whatever you want. That's, but the money's going to be made on swing trades. Trust me on that. That's where the big money is. Okay, that's it for today. Again, if you want to join as a member, I think it's $5.99 or $7.99 a month. I don't remember what the membership price is right now. It's one of those two. Make sure you subscribe first. Okay, after you subscribe, click the join button. You can join. Just leave me a comment in one of the membership videos about how to join the Discord server, and I'll send you the link for the Discord server and a video on how to integrate your YouTube membership into the Discord server. All right. Now, I've had some people in the past that have had problems joining the Discord server, so I'm going to give you a little quick heads up on how you can make life easy for yourself. Whatever account you log into YouTube with is the same account you got to use on the Discord server. You can't use two different accounts. So whatever YouTube account you have and you're using when you're logged into YouTube to subscribe to any channel for that matter, but my channel, and you click on the join button to join as a member, that's the same account you got to use to pay for the membership, the same account you got to use to integrate your YouTube account to the Discord server. You got to keep everything linked up. It's all going to be in the same account. Don't join with YouTube membership and then pay with a different PayPal account and then join with a different Discord email. No. It's all going to be the same email address, okay? All right, so I hope it helps you out. Talk to you all real soon again next time.